What's good, YouTube? It's Wavy Fitness.
It's good, YouTube. It's Wavy Fitness. Boy, don't nobody want to hear that. Where you been at? It's been 5 months since you dropped the video. Where you been? Where you been? We ain't trying to hear none of this. When's your next workout video dropping? Where you?
Alright, y'all, I had to handle something real quick. You know how it is when people like, yo, Wavy, where the videos at? That's how I feel sometimes. But shout out to y'all. Recently, I've been getting a lot of new subscribers. A lot of y'all are beginners. So I felt like this was the right time to make this video. Make sure you stay tuned. So today's video is gonna be about 5 mistakes that beginners make. Now I want y'all to understand, we've all been there at one point. We've all been beginners. We all had to start from somewhere. Number one is the misconception that people are watching you. What some of you guys need to realize, just like what I realized, was everybody's there for their own personal reasons. They're not there focusing on you. They're not worried about what you're doing. There's no need to be self-conscious. We've all been there at one point, and we're all there to hit our goals. So there's no need to go in there and feel intimidated and feel like you don't fit in. I'll tell you a quick story, and I've told this a couple times. I remember when I first joined Planet Fitness. I was a beginner, never worked out in my life. Got a membership, was hyped up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get in shape. I look over at the weights, I said, yeah, one day I'm gonna go in the big boy part of the gym. And I used to call like the free weights and the weights, that's the big boy part of the gym. And so I walk through the doors, I go to the treadmill. I run on the treadmill for about 30 minutes, and I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna go hit the weights. One day never came. I would go in there and just run on the treadmill until I had no energy, so I had an excuse not to go hit the weights. Couple months passed by, my pops was like, yo, we gonna go to the big boy part of the gym. I'm a little nervous. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't really know what I'm doing. The whole time I was paranoid, thinking people were gonna watch me. They're gonna know that I don't know what I'm doing, and nobody cared. They could care less what I was doing. Everybody was focused on their own goals. So don't make that mistake of being paranoid, thinking everybody else is watching you. We all had to start from somewhere. There's no need to be self-conscious. Just go to the gym, do what you gotta do, come up with a routine. Number 2 is make sure that you're lifting correctly. Form is key. If you watch any of my Wavy Fitness videos, I mention form about 100 times. If I could mention it 200 to 300 times, I would. This is the most important thing when working out. When I first started, I did it with all the wrong form, didn't know what I was doing, didn't feel any pump. That was because I wasn't doing the exercises correctly. So make sure before you add more weight, focus on the form. If you have to start off with 5 pounds on each side, like what I had to start off with, baby weight, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't be that guy who slaps 245s on each side and you drop the weight on your chest. Then you're gonna be embarrassed. Now people are paying you attention because you came in the gym with your chest poked out, thinking you knew what you were doing, and you make that rookie mistake of adding too much weight knowing that you can't handle it. If you're a beginner, you wanna make sure that you fill out the weight first. You go over to the bench, put 10 pounds on each side. Fill it out, rep it out, see how it feels. And then if it's too light, put on a 25. If that's too light, put on a 45 and just go from there. You have to build up. You can't just jump out the window and be like, hey guys, slap 3 45s on each side. Let me get a spotter. Like you've never worked out before. Don't put yourself in that position to be embarrassed, because I've seen it happen so many times. And it's so clear when you see a beginner come in the gym, they walk around like this, like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then they end up embarrassing themselves. I've been there before. I've seen it multiple times. I've been working out for 8 years, so I'm never surprised when I see it at this point, but don't be that guy. All right, y'all, so I wanna give a shout out to my sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. I decided to get this product from them. This is their wallet. They actually use real carbon fiber pieces. I love how sleek it is. You can slide it up with your finger, super quick. Easy to access. It has a money clip right here in the back, so you can bring your cash if you need to spend something real quick. So shout out to my sponsor. They have a bunch of different products, real carbon fiber pieces. I'll leave a link in the description down low if you want to buy a couple items from them with a discount code. So make sure you check them out. Number 3 is thinking that you need supplements. This hits home for me because when I first started, I bought all of the supplements that you could think of. If there was a supplement out there, I had it. Now I realize you don't need supplements to take your body to the next level. Does it help assist you? Yes, but it's not something that you necessarily need. I barely do pre-workout. If I do, I have to be extremely drained and tired for me to take pre-workout. I just need that extra boost, but I don't take it every day like I used to. I used to faithfully pop out the pre-workout, be hyped up, then I get the jitters, then I crash. I don't do any of that now. I may drink a cup of coffee, or I'll have a pre-workout that doesn't have as many stimulants in it, and then I'll do protein and maybe some vitamins. Most of the nutrition that I get comes from my meals. Just know you don't have to have every supplement in the world. I know a lot of beginners, y'all come in there with the pre-workout, you put it in the bottle, you shake it up, and you do it every day faithfully. You don't need all of that to make gains. Number 4 is I see people don't wear supportive gear. I know a lot of y'all young guys that are subscribed to my channels, you watch my videos, and you think that you're invincible. That's how I was. I thought I was Superman. Only thing I was missing was the S on my chest. Make sure you have protective gear. When I say protective gear, I'm talking about a weightlifting belt. If you squat, or if you do deadlifts, or even on back day, sometimes it's good to have that support on your back, because once you hurt your back, it's hard to come back from that. Oh, that was hard. That was a bar. That was on the fly too. I recently injured my wrist, so I do use wrist straps now. I have knee wraps for my knees from when I squat. I carry around a gym bag. If I need to pop out my weightlifting belt, I can do that. If I need my knee wraps, I can pull those out real quick. My ankle straps, all of that is in my gym bag. Number 5 is check your ego at the door. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people get hurt because of ego. Don't put yourself in that position. You want to lift safely. You want to lift with the right form. Don't feel like you're in competition with the next man over here. Don't think, oh, I can lift more than him. None of that matters. Focus on your body, your goals, what you're trying to get, and where you're trying to go. I realized that contraction with the muscle is much better than just throwing up some random weight. Form is very important. You see how we come back to form? Everything that you do in fitness, form is important. Check your ego at the door. But that's pretty much it. Make sure you comment, like this video, subscribe. Make sure you check out the rest of my videos, link in the description. Shout out to my sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. Wavy.
One thing essential and that's Christ, but money's instrumental. Don't play with the bagpipes. Love your enemies. I'm not concerned what you do to me. I don't got ops. I got opportunities, and they all come with struggles, but none of them new to me. I care more about your site than whether you Google me. Listen, allegedly there's a legend in me that's living dormant. I hit the devil, the left was our leader, right was forming. You know the furnace, they thought it was free, but it was forming. It's important that we acknowledge God's power, enormous, necessary, he legendary, the pit is scary. I talk to God that I put this beat in the cemetery. I make sure I spoke beautifully with a beautiful eulogy. I guess I'm a humble beast. Hey, I'm a young man seeking understanding. I take grace and mercy and I load it in the cannon. Bang, 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 yeah, I shoot it at my enemies. Love is a famine, that's so gotta let the famine. Right, baby, the price tag of your life crazy. I heard you lit, but you ain't being a light lately. But never mind, talk about that another time. And you'll step aside, I'm trying to get in that legend line.